Hey, what's going on out there, folks? Rooster here in Tennessee, looking at a radio today. This one's a Cobra 29 LTD Classic SE. As you know, these SEs are probably one of the more rare models of 29s. I try to buy just about every one of them I see. This one is not perfect condition, but it's pretty clean. Somebody had marked the knobs a little bit here, and I've been working to scrub that stuff off. But other than that, it's pretty nice. Polished the face of it up and cleaned the top of it. I've had nicer, but as I say sometimes, I've had a little worse too. One thing about this one, right off the bat, Gump did it up and we didn't realize that the internal speaker was out on it, because I always plug up an external to it. So I don't have an internal speaker to put in this one. So if you don't run the internal speaker, no big deal. But this one, the internal speaker is no good in it. So unless I get around to finding a junk radio and replacing it, it's probably going to stay that way. That being said, I'm going to sell it at a little bit cheaper price because of that. And you're still getting the SE radio. Variable power on the RF gain. Widened out receive. It does have a white LED meter light in there. Channel 9 switch is your VFO wind up. We'll test that here in a second. Widened out receive again, quietened down receive. We'll just show you here. Volume's wide open. We've got our speaker right here. We're not picking up any static, just to show you that it does receive. I'll key up this other radio. There you go. Just got a real nice quiet receive on it. Doesn't pick up a lot of hash and trash or anything. Gump's transmit tune. You guys know the drill there, but let's test it with this ugly Grant over here. Make sure it's on sideband. VFO wind up is on. You can hear the VFO wind up kicking in on this Grant. Alright, that's enough of that, I suppose. We'll turn these radios off so we don't feedback through them. We'll do the output test on it here. Come over here. We'll do our dead key first. So we'll turn the mic gain off. Key the radio up. Radio's now keyed up. We're just going to slowly roll the dead key up. We got a 50-watt slug in here. And so we're going to slowly roll the dead key up. That's the middle scale that we're looking at. So there's a watt. Come on. 2 watts. 3 watts. 4 watts. That's at 1 o'clock, just for reference here. 4 watts. 5 watts. Almost 6 watts wide open. Now, you're probably not ever going to run this thing at 6 watts. Because if you do run it that high, you're probably going to be sounding a little pinched up and everything. Generally, the way stuff works out for me on my setup, it's going to be different for everybody. But between 9 o'clock and 10 o'clock is where most amps that I use end up running. And heck, that's only like a watt. 11 o'clock is 2 watts. And, you know, sometimes I run it at about 11 or so. But, you know, that's everybody's amp setup's going to be different. Let's turn our mic gain up. Let's see. We'll leave that there. And we'll come over here and do an output test on bird average. Still 50-watt slug, middle scale. This is average power, the RF gain. The RF power is at 11 o'clock. 2 watts. Oh, yo. Whistling about 9. Oh, yo. Audio on about 8.5. Wide open. We can see if it changes the bird output any. Hello, audio. Doesn't change it. Like 8.5 whistling. So maybe even a little bit less when you turn it all the way up. Let's see here. Let's go to peak. Show you what it does on peak. Hello radio, 1 2 3, 1 2 3, 1 2 3, audio, 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 audio. Hello, audio test, 1 2 3, audio, 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 audio. All right, just showing you it's not falling back or anything. Showing about 35, 40 watts. Peak. Of course, that is a Bird 43P. It's not an added on kit. I like to show that sometimes. Just show people that we're on a real bird meter with a real peak kit in it. Doesn't mean it's going to show 40 watts on your Dosey. It could show 45 watts. It could show 25 watts. You know, I try to tell people all I test on is a bird meter. So what it does on other meters, I don't know. But I've got about 3 or 4 different bird meters here, and they all show about the same. But that's it, guys. Cobra 29 LTD Classic SE. Now, I've got a local that should probably buy this, but whether they do or don't, I don't really know. So I'm going to post this video up. This radio is going to be up for grabs. A reminder, does not have an internal speaker. Okay, if I have to, I'll give you guys this speaker with it. This is just a cheap speaker that I came across in a trade somewhere, I'm sure. It says it has a noise filter on it, but I don't know a lot of people that run the internal speaker anyway, but even that being said, it's something that's not 100% right with the radio, so it will be getting sold with a discount because of that. So I'll be making somebody a little bit better deal than what I normally do on these. Now I'm not going to sell it for half price, but I'll make somebody a fair deal on it. Anyway, Cobra 29 LTD Classic SE. Hope you guys enjoy the video. Questions, comments, complaints, let me know. More videos coming up. I appreciate everybody's business. I appreciate you watching the videos. And man, I hope we get some DX conditions in here soon. Y'all have a good day. Stay safe. 73. See you. Bye. Bye. Bye.